Hello and welcome to Japanese craft beer reviews. Today we're going to look at a beer from Baird Beer, the Baird Beer Company in Shizuoka, and in fact in our next video we'll look at another one by them as well. And this is a seasonal beer from them that we'll look at first, and then the next one is an anniversary beer. Baird Beer really got its start in around the mid-1990s. Brian Baird and his wife quit their jobs in Japan and went to the US to study brewing and to plan their business. And in the year 2000 they started Baird Brewing Company. And in 2001 they established themselves in Numazu, Shizuoka, at a place called the Fish Market Tap Room, which is right down on the port there. And in 2008, they began exporting to the U.S., and they also opened a tap room in Tokyo to kind of an outpost for their beer in Tokyo. And in 2014, they built a massive new brewery in a place called Shuzenji, and this is also in Shizuoka, and they have expanded now to a very large brewing system, and they export quite a bit to the US and other countries, and they have 10 different tap rooms throughout Japan and even one in the United States. So they have one tap room in Numazu, which is where their original brewery was. One tap room in Shuzenji, Shizuoka, which is where their big brewery is now. One in Hakuba, which is a famous ski resort area. One very new one in Osaka. And one in Los Angeles, California. And 5 in Tokyo. So they're well represented around the country and indeed the world. So they make a wide variety of regular beers and a wide variety of seasonals. You can explore these on their website. And they're one of the more well-established and largest craft beer breweries in Japan. Okay, so let's take a look at 2 different beers from Baird Beer. All right, the first beer we're going to look at is called Baird Havoc Imperial Pale Ale, and this is classified as a pale ale, an American pale ale, and it has an alcohol content of 6.2%, but a very large IBU bill here, 90 international bittering units, so it's way up there. And so what they claim is that this is really hopped like or built with malt like a pale ale or an IPA, the normal amount of malt, but the hop amount for a double IPA. And it's also double dry hopped with Columbus, Citra, and Cascade hops as well. On RateBeer, this one has 22 ratings, an average score of 3.66, 87 percentile for all beer, and 92 for its style, which again is pale ale or American pale ale. On Untappd, it's got a total of 795 ratings, an average score of 3.72, so a little bit higher. They've been making this one since around 2011, so and it comes out apparently every year. Okay, looking forward to this one. Let's open it up and give it a go. Okay, it does have quite a head here. It is very lightly hazy, kind of medium gold straw color with a very substantial head. Let's say more than 3 fingers of kind of spongy white foam. Okay, and the aroma. Okay, we're clearly in the Very fruity hop territory here. Something like crushed grass and flowers. Extremely fruity. Okay. Well, the hops don't really hit as hard as I thought, but it's kind of deceptive. They're there in the background and they build. So this is an extremely fruity beer. Something like very strong, overripe stone fruit. And the hops kind of pick up in mid-palate and become sort of a surrounding feature in the mouth. And it's not deep, bitter, slamming sort of hoppiness, but very solid in the background, constantly there. Almost a little bit hot and spicy from those hops. Very interesting beer. Very nice. Again, the hop bill is high, but it's kind of deceptive in the way it attacks the palate. Interesting. If you are a hophead, you might like to give this a go, and let me know what you think about it. Once again, this is called Baird Havoc Imperial Pale Ale, and I got this for 550 yen at a department store. You can order it online from the Baird website if you like. Okay. Well, please do subscribe to the channel. We're going to be looking at a lot more Japanese craft beers, and you of course can go to the list of playlists that I've created for different Japanese breweries and explore them in depth if you like. That's it for today. Bye-bye.